Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Spilling Tea. I'm your host, Tiffany Daniels. And yes, we're going back to that horrible world known as the JRC. So, of course, the usual disclaimers. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be streaming it. I don't know what I'm doing yet. I need to get cleaning done first. But I am going to be covering JD versus AH at some point today, so please keep your eye out for that. We are on day 2 now. Now, for what we are going over today, because May is coming up, and these things are back to back, and I'm about to forget real quick what the word sleep means. Sorry. You are going to see the link to this article right there in the description box, alongside all the important, especially right now, links to the Stop the Shocks campaign, including Autistic Hoya's massive archive on the subject, the tinplates, and the ever-present self-explanatory change.org Shut the Judge Rotenberg Center Down petition. Folks, when we discuss the JRC, you're going to hear vivid descriptions of and catch clips of surveillance footage of people with disabilities being tortured and abused. If you got young children present, please use your headphones. I am brain dead. I am tired. I'm going to be tired for the next 2 months. If I stumble over my words this morning, folks, my apologies in advance, alright? Whew. I got my calm down tea/caffeine. Let's see how this goes, huh? Foucault has written extensively about the use of institutional spaces, i.e. the prison, the asylum. In a lecture he gave at Collège de France in 1973, Foucault makes reference to a fantastical ideal institution described by a psychiatric pioneer named François-Emmanuel Fadere. I would like these homes to be built in sacred forests, in steep and isolated place spots, in the midst of great disorder. Also, before the newcomer arrives at his destination, it would be a good idea if he were brought down by machines, be taken through ever new and amazing places, and if the officials of these places were to wear distinctive costumes. This romantic is suitable here, and I have often said to myself we can make use of those old castles built over caverns that pass through a keel and open out to a pleasant little valley. Phantasmagoria and other resources of psychics, music, water, flashes of lightning, thunder, etc. would be used in turn, and very likely not without some success on the common man. What the actual in the crack you smokin' fuck? He? The crack you smokin', Volcott? What the fuck? On one hand, you want to make us more normal. On the other hand, you want to draw us into a Grimm's fairy tale. Explain how this is supposed to work. Because it seems more like you are drawing us into some weird fucking fantasy world of yours. What the actual? Moving on before my brain implodes. As described above, Fadere's Ideal Asylum is situated in a romantic setting and is designed to amaze inmates with visual and sound effects. He terms phantasmagoria specifically through the use of artificially induced flashes of lightning, crashes of thunder, and music. I'll say it again. What the fuck? What the actual fuck? Brain blown. Like, what is this? Fucking D&D? Jesus Christ, dude. Do you want these people to be functioning members of society or not? Then don't treat us like fucking children. Fuck me. Fuck me, God. And what's even worse is people still have this mentality. And they still treat all disabled, not just those with Downs or other more visible disabilities, but all of us like we're fucking children. Come into the enchanted Disney world with dramatic effects. Fuck you. No, fuck you and the crack you be smoking. Sorry. God, what the hell? For those fantastical view of the ideal asylum environment is clearly a sentiment that the JRC exemplifies. Yeah, it explains a lot. Additionally, Pinnell, founder of Moral Therapy, stated, "One should not be greatly surprised at the great importance attached to maintaining calm and order in a home for the insane, and to the physical and moral qualities that such supervision requires, since this is one of the fundamental bases of treatment." Folcott, 2003. So, people you consider us insane. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go on stupid people logic. I'm gonna try to wrap my brain around this here. You think we're insane and have no concept of reality, right? Right. So your idea is to create a D&D campaign around us and then put us in a dungeon for torture. Can somebody make it make sense? What the what in the bad acid trip hell? Similarly, Carlson 2010, referencing the work of Seguin, states the entire campaign to build institution was predicated on the belief that environment mattered and could change the face of idiocy. Really? You're going to call me an idiot? You're going to call all of us idiots? Some of us have our IQ tested. Yes, even those nonverbals you have deemed idiots. Would you like to know what their scores are? I know some of them. It's much higher than yours, fucking Karen. This quote is particularly relevant to the JRC inasmuch as the built environment of the institution is used very blatantly to control and redirect the behavior of those within, both students and staff alike, whose goal is very much in line with Seguin's, that is, it aims to change the face of autism. Fuck me, here we go. Every time I hear the change the face of autism, I inwardly twitch, folks. I fucking twitch. What is it about my diagnosis that makes people want to try and fucking brainwash us? Because that's what it is. At its base, it's brainwashing us to be, quote unquote, this epitome, this straw man called normal that doesn't exist for anyone. You're trying to make us fit an ideal that you can't even fit yourselves. But you'll make demands that we meet it, and if we don't, well, we're just going to have to punish you. How about somebody punishes you every time you don't meet your ideal for quote unquote normal? Just saying. Just saying. Or perhaps more specifically to change the body of the autistic person, with its excesses and lacks, into one that more accurately mimics that of the neurotypical, which is fucking disgusting at its very roots. You're diseased. You're wrong. We have to fix you and make you more like us. Have you fucking seen you? This is my message to neurotypicals. I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to say it. Have you all seen yourselves? Y'all are train wrecks. You all are fucking train wrecks. You are led around by your emotions. You are reactionaries. You do not analyze. You do not use logic. You fly around by the seam of your pants and hope to God that, you don't fall out of the safety net and splat on the ground. I don't know what the fuck, but you all, at this day and age, are a goddamn train wreck. You are. There may have been a point in time when y'all were a little bit more well-rounded, where you could have empathy and expression in all of this, but still think critically. But those days are long gone. Look at the media. Look at these movements going on right now. Look at this absolute refusal to change from a chosen agenda. That rigidity that you all point the fingers at us about, I might add. This refusal to accept facts and adjust one's opinion based on the information at hand. Most of the autistics I know are stickler for facts. And even if we have our hearts set on a certain movement, if facts come about that show us that all is not up to snuff, we alter our stance. You people do not. You fight, you blame, you get downright nasty when anybody dares challenge your narrative with something as inconvenient as facts. But we're the rigid ones. No. No. I don't want to be more neurotypical. I want to be accepted as exactly who the fuck I am. And I am tired of bending over backwards for people that refuse to even meet me halfway. I'm just saying. Saying is all. But moving on here. Being neurotypical, folks, is not an ideal to me. Being a more better and improved version of myself is what appeals to me. Becoming a better person and growing as an individual appeals to me. But trying to force and mimic and be something that I am not nor will ever be has no interest to me anymore. I don't like lies. I refuse to live a lie in order to make neurotypicals around me more comfortable. Just saying. On that note, folks, I'm going to go ahead and close out for this morning. We don't get very many views on this channel, and the few that we do get do tend to get removed from time to time. So, folks, please don't forget to hit that like button, hit subscribe, and don't forget to hit the comments. I do appreciate your time this morning, and as always, we here at Spilling Tea hope you have a good one. I will see you sometime this afternoon. Bye-bye.